Now a report that should make all of us sit up. The world is at least half a century away from reaching its target when it comes to primary education, says a UNESCO report. And the target set by world leaders for all children to have at least primary education by 2030 is likely to be missed. And India is not getting a good grade either. The Global Education Monitoring Report, which was launched in London, says that it could be 2050 before India can achieve absolute primary education.
The Global Education Monitoring Report out by UNESCO shows red. It says the world is at least 50 years behind schedule when it comes to achieving its target of universal primary education. And India's report card isn't shining too. According to UNESCO, India will achieve full primary education only by 2050. That is at least 2 decades later than when it committed to get there. Universal secondary education could be possible only by 2060, and upper secondary education, universal, is way off target in 2085.
India has an enormous challenge in terms of the next 15 years, and certainly based on current trends, they will not reach the goal by 2030.
The findings of the report says, education needs an urgent change to face the global challenges and goals. 40% of 15-year-old students have only basic knowledge about environmental issues. The education system now does not protect minority cultures. 40% of global population is taught in a language they do not understand. India, however, gets a thumbs up when it comes to environmental education as compared to many other developing countries.
As I congratulated the Prime Minister, I said it is not only the mind, but the heart is also on the right side.
Globally, there are close to 61 million children of primary age who do not have access to school. Among the poorest of rural girls, an average 1% girls reach upper secondary school.
India's story on education globally is clearly a mixed one. While it has a long way to go to reach its targets for the secondary education and also taking education beyond school walls, it seems that when it comes to environment, India's story is an example in the world, where 300 million students today in India are receiving some kind of environmental education. According to this report launched by UNESCO today in London, there is an urgent need for every student in the world to shift the attention towards a greener planet. Radhika Iyer reporting from London, NDTV.